What up, YouTube? Team Movies here. Here is my review for the new anime film, Playmobil the movie. Now, you know, when the Lego movie was announced, I thought that sounded like a really, flat out dumb idea. And it turned out the movie ended up being awesome. So when they announced a Playmobil movie, I was like, this actually could go two ways. It could either be horrible, or it could just be or it could be a surprise like the Lego movie. And so I went to see Playmobil, and sad to say, this movie. Okay, not sad to say, but this movie stoink. This movie was Play Playmobil. The movie was horrible. I mean, this was just like a play by shot rip off of the Lego movie. So granted, I never really played Playmobil. I was more of a Lego guy than a Playmobil guy. But now, I will say one thing. Or I should say a couple things. There was some redeeming qualities to this movie. Like, still the worst anime movie I saw this year is Arctic Dogs. That movie had no redeeming qualities. That movie just flat out stunk. But there were some redeeming qualities with Playmobil. Now, the live action. Now, they actually had a live action, couple live action sequences in this, where this young girl played by Anna Taylor-Joy, and how did they convince an amazing actress like Anna Taylor-Joy to be part of this? It's beyond me. But there was the storyline was like where where Anna Taylor-Joy's character ends up her and her young brother, this played by Gabriel Bateman, who we just seen in another toy-based movie, Child's Play. Of course, the remake that is. And their characters' parents tragically dies, and I admit that scene really was like that was a really touching like a very sad moment there. And so now she has to raise her brother all by herself, and so now now the now a 22-year-old Mala ends up dealing with her now her now a 10-year-old brother, and they end up having a fight, and so her brother Charlie ends up running off to this like display by this display of it's like a museum of sorts, and it's he ends up going to like the display of Playmobil like a Playmobil object thing, like not an obstacle course, but a like a castle featuring Playmobil characters like a pirate, a shipment, all that. And so they end up getting stuck into the world of the Playmobil world, and so Marla of course ends up becoming a plastic toy, and Charlie ends up becoming like a knight, like a Game of Thrones like knight character. And so Charlie ends up being captured by this evil emperor named Maximus, voiced by Adam Lambert. And so Marlon ends up teaming force with this food truck worker named Dell, voiced by Jim Gaffigan. And they also team up with this this James Bond like character, Rex Dasher, voiced by Daniel Radcliffe, to and she also ends up becoming a fairy godmother, voiced by Megan Trainor. So they have to try to find a way, find out how to get. Sorry, they gotta try to find a way to get Charlie and all that. And the story plot was horrendous, but I've already said this. It has some redeeming qualities, like the sister and brother relationship here. I think that was pretty touching. Like that will literally yeah, that was like a little touching moment between the brother and the sister. And there's like a couple of music numbers in this. The music numbers are actually pretty decent. I really got a kick out of the music numbers. But the rest of the movie, and the animation wasn't all that bad either. But the rest of the movie felt flat. I mean, the Playmobil is literally everything that I literally thought that Lego movie was gonna be, and it was. It stunk so bad. Like I said, it's not as bad as Arctic Dogs. Arctic Dogs is still pretty horrendous, but it's still pretty paint by. It really just felt like a rip off of the Lego movie. It looked like they were trying to capture on the success of the Lego movie, because even Lego movie had music numbers in it. So that they even set up a sequel that, by the look at the box office, looks like a sequel is definitely not going to be happening. But yeah, I mean, this movie could have actually been good. Like it had some, the beginning was actually not half bad. When the beginning started, I was like, okay, I think I could get into this now. But then when they get to the Playmobil world, that's when it also felt flat. I'm like, oh god, this movie just it reeked. It was really bad. Like, frankly, I think maybe kids could probably enjoy this, but that's really all. I mean, there'll probably be some adults who think this. Like, there are some humor that some adults will probably get, but they'll even adults and even probably some kids will plain out think this movie is just bad. And yeah, I mean, it is also released by STX Entertainment, who also just put out that anime movie Ugly Dolls. So they're not having good track records with animation. But yeah, that being said, oh god, this movie sucked so darn badly, and yeah, definitely skip Playmobil.
Taking IDs here, bro?
Anyway, let me leave it to you guys. Did you have a chance to check out Playmobil the movie? If so, did you like it? Did you not like it? I mean, all films are subjective. Maybe there are some people who actually did like it. And have you ever played Playmobil back in the days? Because I don't think Playmobil is as popular as Legos are. Anyway, drop a comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This here is Team Movie signing.